Hi, third grade. Happy Thursday. We made it to quiz day up above. Now, the positive thing here, friends, is that we do not have a quiz in language today. So just math, which kind of takes off a little bit of, picture taking and having to send me stuff. And I've reduced this to fewer problems, and you'll be happy to hear there is no long division on the test today. Okay, well, I take that back. There was one little long division, but it's with averaging, and averaging is fun. So I'm giving you two gifts today, fewer problems and no big long division. Okay, all right, so hopefully that got you not to be like, oh, another quiz, okay? But it's the same thing that we had in math every week. Remember how every week we either had a quiz or then we had a test? Well, basically what we do now is just quizzes every week instead of a quiz and then a big test front and back. I just choose about 8 problems for you guys to do. And it's just a good way for me to see what are we getting, what does Miss Roach need to practice more with you on when we do our phone calls. Okay? All right. So let's start sharing our screen and we will get right to it. Not too hard today. Okay. All right, so here we go. We are starting on the front. We are on page 217, 218. You can see the ones we're gonna do. There's not that many. It's all the ones that are circled blue. So there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the front and 3 on the back. So 8 problems. We can do this, third grade. Okay, here we go. So the first 3 on the front are all multiplying fractions. Multiplying fractions is no problem, top times top, bottom times bottom. Now remember our rules. We only can multiply fractions times fractions. So if we don't have a fraction, we have to make one, right? That's how we make it. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this first one together. Now, I lucked out. There's no cross canceling on mine. 2 can't go into 1 and 2 can't be reduced. And 4 and 5 can't be reduced. So I just get to multiply. 4 times 2 is 8. 5 times 1 is 5. Oh, I guess Miss Roach didn't get away with it that easy because what is wrong with 8 over 5? It's improper. Let's go ahead and put our 8 in the division house, divide it by 5. How many 5s can go into 8? 1. Subtract, I'm gonna get a little 3 there. So my remainder will be 3/5. So my answer is 1 3/5 there. I should probably write a little tinier. You can tell I didn't leave myself much room. Okay, you right now are gonna pause the video and do B, 5/9 times 6. Now don't forget to make one, make a fraction. Check for cross canceling first, and then check if there's any improper. You'll have to throw the heavy one in jail, okay? All right. Okay, once you finish that one, pause if you need to, guys. Don't just keep watching the video. Okay, letter E. Next rule we learned with fractions this week. We can multiply a mixed number times a whole number only if they're both fractions. So this is not a fraction, this is a mixed number. So I'm gonna change it. 3 times 11 is 33, and then I add this little 1. So now I have 34 over 11, okay? 55 is a whole number, so I need to make one. And then I can times. Aren't you so glad I'm doing this tricky one instead of making you guys? Okay, so this one is 50. Oh, it's not going to be as tricky as I thought, because what can I do? I can reduce here. I can cross cancel. So if I circle this sideways, 11 can go into 55. How many 11s can go into 55? 5. And how many 11s go into 11? 1. Makes it not quite as tricky. So then all I have to do is do 34 times 5, top times top. So I'm going to do that over here on the side. 5 times 4 is 20. 0, carry my 2. 5 times 3 is 15. plus 2 is 17. So I got 170, which is going to be 170 over 1, but we all know, third grade, that that really means 170, right? Okay, so there is E. You need to do F. So you've got to change this to an improper fraction. Look how I did 3 and 1/11. And then you have to make 1 out of the 14. Okay, do letter F right now. Once you've done that, check for cross canceling. There's going to be cross canceling. And then you can multiply. If you need scratch paper, get your scratch paper out. Okay, if you need more time, keep pausing. We're going to letter I. I is nice and easy, okay? So we're just top times top, bottom times bottom, but we're checking if we can cross cancel first. So obviously 5s are gonna turn into 1s. And then what are my 2 and 6? What can I divide by there? By 2. How many 2s can go into 2? 1. How many 2s can go into 6? 3. So then I just multiply. Top times top, 1 times 1 is 1. Bottom times bottom, 1 times 3 is 3. So I got 1/3. Okay, you get to do J. Top times top, bottom times bottom. But look, I'll give you a hint. You can cross cancel here. Okay, so cross cancel there and then multiply. Pause the video, finish it up. Okay, guys, I'm switching over A and B. Now, you know what? For those of my overachievers, kids who really love long division, or if you want to try to get some extra credit, you can do either one of those for extra credit, but you don't have to. Okay. Everyone else, let's move down. You are going to do this word problem, but I'm going to read it to you. The rainfall for 3 months in Pensacola, Florida was 2 3/4 inches, 3 1/2 inches, and 2 1/6 inch. How much rain fell in the 3 months? That means in all those months, how much rain fell? Figure out if you're going to add or subtract. That's all we're going to do here. You decide which one. How much rain fell in all those months? Okay, if you need to do it on scratch paper, do it. Pause the video. This one takes a little bit of time to write out. All right, next one. This is our averaging. We like averaging third grade, don't we? So on this one, please add carefully, because if you don't add this right, you're not going to divide it right, correct? So whatever you get here, you're going to write it in here, and then you're going to divide by your 3, right? Because there's 3 numbers. Okay, so go ahead and add that up super slow. Put it in your division house and divide by 3, but it's not hard division, so you can do this, okay? Pause the video. Okay, moving on. Let's go to the back page. Make this not quite so large here. Okay, I am gonna do A, and then you are gonna do B and C by yourself. Okay, so let's, I guess, make those bigger. So there's only 2 fractions to do, which is good. Okay, so do my bottom numbers match? 3, 5, and 15. No, they don't. So let's count dude. What can I count by? Let's see. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 5, 10, 15, 15. There we go. Some of you guys can just see that, right? Okay, so which one is already a 15? Oh, this one. So I'm going to keep that. I got to change the others. 5 times 3 makes 15, so 1 times 3 makes 3. 3 times 5 makes 15, so 2 times 5 is 10. So I've got 10 15ths, 3 15ths, and 1 15th. Okay, so am I adding or subtracting? I am adding. Let's add those up. 10 plus 3 is 13. 13 plus 1 is 14. 14 15ths. Okay, let's add up our whole number here. 3 plus 6 is 9. 9 plus 9 is 18. So I've got 18 and 14 15ths. Okay, You need to change these fractions. They don't match. Then you need to add them. Okay, do it now. I'll give you a hint. Check for reducing when you're done. Okay, if you finish that, move on. If you're not finished, push pause again. Okay, on the second one, these ones don't match, guys. You're gonna need to change them. And it's subtraction. And I'll give you a hint. You're gonna need to borrow. Okay, Ms. Roach is hopefully making this quiz a little bit easier. So go slow, take your time, change them first, and then you're gonna need to borrow. Okay, go ahead and do C. You might need to reduce also. When you're finished, move down. Okay, you are gonna do this G by yourself. And guess what? You're done after that. Guys, make sure you multiply by both the 1 and the 2. So the 1's gonna be really easy. The 2, don't forget to do your 0 and then multiply by the 2. Okay, do you guys see those words extra credit at the bottom? That's because if you would like to, 6A and 6B are extra credit, okay, along with those divisions on the front. That's only if you want to, you do not have to, okay? All right, so I'm gonna zoom this out so we can see our test. You are doing all the ones that are circled. Number 1, B, F, and J, 3A, and 4A. On the back, you're doing 5B, C, and G, and that's it. Okay, friends, as soon as you are finished with that quiz, snap a picture, try to hold your iPad real still when you take it so it's not blurry, and then send it to me. And then I'm calling everybody today. So we're gonna go through all these on the phone when I give you a call, all right? Take your time, do your best, and remember there's no quiz in language today. So this is our only quiz today, all right? Okay, guys, tomorrow's Friday, we can do it. Bye.